Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Chanel Tweed Eyeshadow Quad. If you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. I got the shade number 3, which is kind of the orangey punchy one that looked very eye-catching and looked very me, so I decided to pick that up whilst I'm waiting for my hourglass to be returned to me or be able to repurchase it. I actually went to the Chanel store in Covent Garden and picked these up. There was only one left in the shade I was looking at, but when I was there I actually swatched the number 1, I believe it is, the Queve, or is it Quiver? That shade actually was so nice on. You'll see it in this week's vlog 63. So nice. The sparkle on that is absolutely stunning. So if you do get a chance to pick one up, I would definitely recommend that one as one. I didn't actually swatch the one I went to buy because it was the only one left. I thought it would be my shade anyway, so I thought I would just wait till I reviewed it to see if it was any good. So I'm going in blind, but if it's like the other one I tried in store, I'm going to be very excited. These are very pricey eyeshadow quads from Chanel. I'm pretty sure the tweed pouch is what makes them so expensive, because otherwise there's no good reason. But when I went to the store, the lady on the counter did say that the formulations were very different from the classic Chanel eyeshadows, which I do believe means, which I think she was basically trying to say they're a bit better, they're more innovative, they're more creamy. When I tried the Quiver ones on, that was very, very creamy and sheeny and gorgeous. It kind of reminded me of like what the Rowan ones look like. I've never actually tried those, but they have that kind of glazy, glistening, creamy, sparkly vibe to them, and that's exactly what the Chanel ones look like. They are called Les Ombres Tweed, if I am saying that correctly. Whoever is French or speaks French, let me know if I said that correctly, and if my accent is good, let me know. If it's not, yeah, let me know. So this is a multi-effect quadra eyeshadow. It comes in 4 shades. The shade Tweed Quiver, or Quive, or Quiver, which is the one I swatched in store. Really nice looking. Tweed Pauper, which I think is purple. Tweed Fauve, which is the one I got, and Tweed Brune et Rose. That one looks quite light. The one I got, which was number 3, that one looked like the richest, deepest one and was the one I was going to get. But when I did go into store and swatch number 1, I was very pleasantly surprised about it, and it's definitely one I would consider. The only thing that would put me off purchasing multiples of this eyeshadow quad is the price. This is a £67, 88 US dollars eyeshadow quad, which is quite a lot. It makes Pat McGrath's eyeshadow quads look super cheap, and they're not. It makes the Charlotte Tilbury ones look super cheap, and they're not. It's a lot to pay for 4 eyeshadows, but maybe it's really good. It says, just as Mademoiselle borrowed tweed from men's equestrian style for her iconic jacket, which liberated women by facilitating their movements, Chanel drew inspiration from the signature fabric to dress the eyes with limited edition palette. Embossed with a woven fabric design, and each color harmony is nestled inside a matching tweed pouch. Every exclusive pouch is unique, expertly crafted by the Maison Lesage embroidery house, rich and densely pigmented, warm shades in matte, satin and metallic finishes for luminous looks that range from subtle to sophisticated. I'm going to show you the packaging, show you some swatches, and then I'm going to get into a demo. Those are the swatches on. I actually think it's quite a unique palette compared to other things I have. The copper isn't like anything else I have. It's a bit more orangey than the Charlotte Tilbury Copper Charge one. It's not too dissimilar from the one in the Desert Haze one, but the Desert Haze one isn't as creamy as the Chanel. The Chanel Gold Shimmer definitely went on more pigmented and creamier and just silkier in general than the Charlotte Tilbury one did. Charlotte Tilbury in the Copper Shimmer was pretty similar in terms of formulation and feel. The pink is kind of like a creamy matte, and the brown is a really nice shade. It's quite similar to the brown in the Charlotte Tilbury Desert Haze palette. They are semi-unique shades. There are definitely a few dupes, and they're not that desperately different that I couldn't recreate the same look with something else, but it's good that they're not exactly identical, if that makes any difference. So I did like the feel of them. I don't think I like it as much as the Quiver one. That shimmer was so pretty and so delicate and so like creamy and amazing that I think that one is a bit more special and a bit more unique than this one. The packaging is cute. It is just kind of a classic Chanel quad, but I did like the little tweed pouch. I just wish I could use it for something. If it had like a zip or like a button or something, that would be really helpful. But it is cute, but I don't know how useful it is. The mirror is huge, which I do really like, and I really like the pattern on the eyeshadows, although as soon as you do use them it does kind of rub off, so it's not something you'll see forever, but it is really pretty that they kind of mimic that tweed pattern on the actual eyeshadows themselves. The colour story, looking at it, does look good. I'm going to go in with the pink first. It's not the most seamless application. Next I'm going to go in with the orange. It does go on quite patchily. It doesn't feel very smooth when you're using either a brush or their little sponge applicators, although I would say these, it makes it a bit more pigmented, but it doesn't feel very seamless as an application. On this side I'm going to start with the brown. Doesn't seem to pick up as well with a brush as it does with the fingers. That's the eyeshadow on. I have to say it's a little bit disappointing. It does feel very minimal, very pared back, very Chanel, which I do like, but I don't think that this is an eyeshadow I would run out and get again. I'm a bit gutted that I couldn't get the other shade because that one had a really interesting formulation and everything seemed to work really well together. This one doesn't feel particularly groundbreaking. It doesn't feel particularly special, but it's not bad. I would say that the shadows work better with the fingers, which is quite unusual for a matte finish. They're definitely more finger shadows. They do work with the brushes that that Chanel provide, but it doesn't feel as smooth to apply as it does with fingers, and with the brush there isn't as much pickup. Not a bad shadow. I do think it's nice. I think it's minimal. I think if you don't like to wear a lot of makeup and you like to look a bit more chill, or you don't like a lot of eyeshadow, this could be one for you. But I think for the most part, it's not exciting enough for me to think that it was worth the £67. I mean, the pouch was nice, but I don't know if it was that nice that I would rather have my £67 back. But I do think it's cute. I will show you guys a quick close-up. I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to keep playing with it. It might be like the Chanel bronzer, which at first I was like, it's okay, it's very subtle, and then it became like my absolute go-to. I used it every day until I hit pan and it's finished, and I'm trying not to repurchase it until I get through some of my other cream bronzers, but it's the only one I think about all the time. It's my favorite thing. So maybe this will be the same. Maybe when I want a low-key look, this is going to be what I reach for. At the moment, it's just okay. I wouldn't write home about it. I don't think it's necessarily worth £67 and 88 US dollars, but I'll keep using it. I'll keep trying it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Do you like the look of it? Will you be buying it? Will you be trying it? Do you have any of these? Let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.